I grew up in Melbourne and did my undergraduate degree in Melbourne, and then I went to Canada to do my master's degree in the Centre for Health Promotion Studies. I've really enjoyed coming back to a university that's in the heart of the city. It's great. It's a much more vibrant campus than where I was previously, and you really notice that it is connected. My research focuses on families in society and how our current policies impact on families and children. The particular policies that I'm looking at are things that affect mainly disadvantaged families, so the welfare to work reforms for single parents, child support policies. We look mainly at qualitative data, so people's experiences of policies, and we also look at the policy-making process and what interests are being served and how different gender roles featured in the policy-making process and how different understandings of families were reflected in the policy. What we see is whether it's childcare, the welfare to work reforms for single parents, child support policy, is that there's a normalising of gender roles where it's assumed that both men and women can participate equally as income earners and carers, whereas what we find in reality in people's experiences is that it is a very gendered pattern of behaviour where it's mainly the mothers that are conducting caregiving activities and mainly fathers that are participating in the economic activities. But there's tensions when the policies have expectations that people could do both roles unproblematically, whereas there's a lot more barriers for women to participate in employment and a lot more barriers for men to undertake caring roles. It was great for me to receive the VC's fellowship. It really provided me with an opportunity to focus on my research and come to an institution where practical and applied applications are a strong focus, where I can connect with other people doing similar types of work and really be connected with policymakers and local agencies. The research culture at RMIT has been very supportive. I've come to the Centre for Applied Social Research. There are a number of academics who have very strong connections with government and with industry, and I've been able to partner with those people to attract significant grants that are making a real difference in policy and community terms. What I like best about my current role is that I have complete control over what I want to research, and these positions allow us to focus on problems that affect people who don't have a voice in society, and we're able to focus our research attention on problems that can have real practical benefits for people who might not otherwise have access to the policy-making process. The Vice-Chancellor's fellowships have really provided great assistance with the research program. They come with a bursary that is designed to allow the fellows to travel and to connect with other academics both in Australia and overseas, and I've been able to use those funds to establish an international network of child support scholars, and we're going to bring international academics out to Canberra later this year to hold a 10-year review of Australian child support policy making, and it's all been achieved because of the support that I've had through the fellowships program. And in a year I've been able to do more at RMIT than in my previous 7 years at my previous institution.